hope you can all hear me. For the purpose of sound quality, please allow me to speak without a mask. I'm fully vaccinated and social distanced, so we are safe. You are most welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon to the Black Pirates, the Stanbic Black Pirates launch of our 25-year anniversary logo and the roadmap to our 25-year celebrations. It is obvious by now that the Stanbic Black Pirates celebrates 25 years of existence this year. It is a milestone for us and we do not take it lightly. And that is why this year we want to commemorate in a big way. We should have begun this earlier in the year in a much bigger way, but COVID disorganized everything. We have been waiting and waiting for the lockdown to be lifted in not totality, but at least to allow us have a bit of a public event, a public gathering. It has not really happened, so we have decided anyway, since we must celebrate, we celebrate but following all the SOPs very, very strictly. So this afternoon, we launch the process. And this will take us up to November. We shall have the grand climax in November. The chairman will explain more. He will give us a bigger detail of this. My job is basically just to give us an overview of what is going to happen. My name is Pius Omuna. I am the General Secretary of the Black Pirates Rugby Football Club. My immediate left is Daniel Chanovira. He is the chairman of the Stanbic Black Pirates. On his left is Samuel George Okanya, vice chairman. To his left is Dr. Dickens Akena, executive member in the commercial department. On his left is Mr. Moneybags himself, Peter Alaboke, the club treasurer. On my right is Mr. Byron Okuba, he's executive member, women's and age grade rugby development. He will explain to you later that Pirates has basically metamorphosed into a fully fledged community club. It was our target and we are slowly and steadily achieving it. So because of that, we have somebody in his capacity to help us with the community and women's age grade development. He will explain more a little later. We have Dennis Etiquette, who is the overall club captain. He's around somewhere. And then in absentia, we have Madame Masi Mutoni. She's executive member in charge of funds and supporters. So it's very important to our team. So without further ado, I will let Chairman then build on the gist of the matter and explain to us the roadmap and what else to expect.
Allow me to give a short brief about Black Pirates. Black Pirates was started in 1996 by a group of 7 very brave gentlemen. And 1996 was a liberation struggle, so to speak. It was a liberation of the indigenous rugby men and women of Uganda. You know, in the late 80s and early 90s, there were a few wrong elements who had attempted to institutionalize discrimination. And I know many people don't know this history, but it was so bad that even when you played on the same pitch, depending on the tone of your skin, you were either allowed or not allowed to share showers, to share urinals, to even buy drinks from the same bar. And to imagine that this was happening right in our backyard, it was very sad. So this group of gentlemen, there were seven guys. Foxy, who is Stephen Paul Odiambo, Mr. Umatete, who now lives in the United States, Genza, Philip, Sozi Tadeus, Edmond Award, Stephen Twino. I think those are the 7. These are the gentlemen who sat down and put their foot down and said, you know what, enough is enough. We shall not take this anymore in our own country. So in 1996, they decided that they were going to form a club. And this club was going to be called Black Pirates Rugby Club. So the name Black Pirates does not come from the sky. It's a very, very intrinsic name. But the word black did not only mean indigenous. Black meant everybody should be free to play the sport that they enjoy. Everybody should be free to interact the way they feel they should. And nobody should be curtailed simply by the skin tone, their skin tone. So Pirates Rugby Club is not just a rugby club. It is an actual liberation movement. Pirates Rugby Club speaks to your personal freedoms to enjoy your constitutional rights. Pirates Rugby Club is more than just a lifestyle. Pirates Rugby Club is a spirit. It is a spirit of freedom, of justice, of fairness. Over the years, we have had many highs and lows. We appreciate and we understand that we have had issues here and there. Of course, because of the formation of the club, it came out of a struggle, so there was a lot of pushing and pulling in the beginning years of the club. But as you have all noted, we have really taken big strides. We are a very progressive club. We are the first club to develop a rugby facility in the last 20 years. We are the first club to privately own a facility like this one. 5 years ago when we first designed this place here, it was a farm, it was a bush. And one person told me that they used to see me moving around with these plans and blueprints. And they said, man, these guys are just joking. But today here we are, and we thank the Lord for that. We don't take it for granted. We thank all of you who have been with us throughout the struggle. We thank all of you who have partnered with us, sponsored with us. And we thank our players, our most valued members, who are the players who make this club what it is. Pirates Rugby has 3 clubs. We have the Black Pirates itself. We have the Black Pearls, who is our women's side. And I would like to recognize our members here. Thank you for being with us. And we have Black Sailors. Sailors is our academy side. We have a youth side that feeds into the bigger team. We also have a lot of academies around the country. We have many schools, both male and female, who are part of our scheme. So today we are here to officially launch our 25-year celebration. Making it to 25 years is no easy feat. And as you all know, many businesses, many companies, many clubs start and do not make it even past the 5-year mark. So for us to be here 25 years after formation is really dear to us, and we thank God for that. As the ExCom, we have prepared a roadmap to the final celebrations. I think we shall go into that at a later stage, but for now, as the ExCom, we have also drafted a 10-year strategic plan. For us to have been here after 25 years, yes, we had a lot of issues, but we feel like in the next 10 years, we can now have a very good strategy. And we invite all of you, our partners, members, fans, anybody that has positive additions to this strategic plan. We would like to launch that plan on that date in November. But as for now, we invite you to come and share with us. So I would like to invite the Vice Chairman to say something, and each of the executive members to also tell us something about their plans for the strategic plan.
We have seen that what we are doing at the moment is very much more of a social sport. It is not something that our players or the participants in the sport can look up to as something to earn a living. So as Black Pirates, we are looking at ways is of getting our players to look at this as a source of income. So we identified certain sports clubs here in Uganda that have the kind of model that we are looking up to. We have reached out to them to help us with the kind of governance structures they have in place, how they are able to identify partners and make sure that the club is a sustainable entity, such that we do not have players who are living hand to mouth or who are dependent on handouts. Rather, we have got players who are able to earn from the sport itself. So that is a very key part of our 25-year, 10-year and extended into 25-year strategic plan. The theme of this that is being launched today, the theme is 25 years of resilience. We have been a resilient club in the last 25 years. Resilience basically speaks to somebody who has been going through challenges. So we've had 25 years of resilience. We are looking to the next 25 years of possibilities. So that is where the theme for this anniversary is developed from. 25 years of resilience into 25 years of possibilities. So whatever we are doing here as a club is largely to see how we can be able to make the sport sustainable and ensure that the biggest stakeholder that we have got, that is our players, look at this sport as something that they can earn a living from. So Mr. Chairman and the rest of our invited guests here, our dream is that in the next so many years, 10 years and beyond, we should be a club that is self-sustaining, able to pay their players, able to run as a full business entity. Of course, we have got a home ground that makes us very unique, and we want to leverage on all these advantages we have to make Black Pirates Rugby the envy of all rugby clubs in Uganda.
There's something that COVID-19 has taught us, and that is the need to continue operating even during tough times. So going forward, the strategic plan is to make this club as self-sustaining as possible. And one of the things that we are looking towards achieving is to have members fully paid up, a subscription club where people can subscribe, and audited accounts, so that you can see where the funds are going. As long as people are fully subscribed to this club, then it will be easier to support our players and to make the club run for a much longer period. It's not that we don't consider what our sponsors give us as important, but we know that sponsors all have challenges. We've just seen what has happened to COVID, businesses are down, so even if you had the best sponsor, you were likely to still take a hit during this time. In front of us, we have a number of club regalia that we have developed for this particular event. It's a limited edition with the 25-year anniversary logo. So we are going to be having these ones available. Please take a look at our website, take a look at our social media pages, and we will indicate how you can order this and then have them. Again, these are the 25-year anniversary items will only be available until November, and then next year we'll go back to our branding for the club. So with that, we have these kinds of shirts, we have polo shirts, we have both the black and the white versions, we have the capes, we have the polo shirts which are here, we have flasks, we have mugs, we have club pens, branded pens, we have key rings. For the ladies as well, there are also shirts which are there, you can see at the time. During COVID times, we have masks, and sooner than later, we'll also have branded sanitizers. And this is basically meant to raise a little bit of money, but also to create a uniqueness among our fans and supporters, so that they can identify with us when they come. So thank you very much, and we hope that we can continue to support this club and make the lives of the players better.
It's quite a moment to have the 25 years anniversary being here right now, and basically being here at Kings Park, which is the home ground of the Black Pirates. Yeah, so in a way forward, how we have been moving, one thing we have to note is that us being here, we have built a community, and through us building that community, we have to try all possible ways, or to make all possible ways how we can be able to bring out a space where all the members around the community can be able to tap into this faculty here, how they can be able to tap into these grounds, how they can tap into the club, and how they can be able to develop themselves in regards to their talents and everything that's moving ahead. So as we look at the women and age grade development, so glad to know that the women's side is really performing well and having some of the members right here. So it's one thing where we are looking at having the women involvement and participation in the game, one of the core things which will be part of this this fraternity here, which we have built over time. And through that we are looking at having a way how we can have all the ladies in the community be part of this great venture, how they can be part of this this family right here. And through doing that, we have an academy which is coming up, the Pirates Academy, and it's going to go out to bring all those young talents, all those young boys, all those young girls to be part of this great movement which is right here. And through this, it will be one thing where we shall be able to look at the growth and retainment of the players and the development of our technical team. That's one thing which is actually underway, where we are able to have the players as they develop into the different capacities and how they can be able to serve the community at large and basically the whole rugby fraternity. And we're looking at basically all the possible ways of how to bring in the technology to be able to bring out and have that talent be proper maximized or brought out on the pitch and in everything that's around us. So in looking at this, having the academy in place, there's going to be quite a lot of things that are going to run in place, and the development where we are going to basically look at recruiting, retaining and development of that talent. So yeah, quite a lot that's in place and quite a lot that's coming through. And I'm sure the community at large is going to really be so glad, given that lots and lots of talent is going to be brought to life. Yeah, that's the little to be shared, and I'm sure in due course much more will be shared.
At this point, I would like to invite the chairman to invite our different team captains for the ladies and for the boys to say something small about Pirates and about this celebration. Chairman.
So the Black Pirates are the 2017-2018 league champions, and some of the members who made that possible are seated here with us. Mr. William Nkore and Mr. Timothy Kisiga. Mr. Chimeze was a good water boy, but he's also here. So William and Tim, if you could come and say something small.
XCOM, our sponsors, our partners, we welcome you to such an event, launching our logo. We joined Paris in 2015. It's So those 25 years we've served 6. So it's an honor to be part of such a family, and we hope the next 25 years are even better than the first ones. Thank you very much.
Nathan Gwambale is my name. It's a pleasure to be here as a pirate. I've been in Pirates for about half of the 25 years, and I must say I'm a proud pirate. I want to thank all of you who are here for this great launch. I hope to see you both. I hope to see all of you moving forward. As you said, it's the future for positivity. The resilience is in the past, and yeah, let's enjoy the 25 years, right?
Thank you for inviting us here. On behalf of the Black House, I would love to thank the Pirates Committee for believing in us. We were once Walukuba Titans, but because of the belief that Pirates had in us, they called us and made us the women's team, and we're so happy, and we are really happy to be part of them. And thanks for believing us to be a women's team, and we promise you that we'll bring more wins. And on behalf of that team, they really appreciate each and every support you give them, and they sent me to say that thank you for each and everything you've been giving to them, and the thanks comes from the bottom of their hearts, and they promise to deliver more of the wins to make Pirates a successful. Thank you very much.
At this juncture, I invite the chairman to first of all give us the roadmap to the celebration, and then officially launch the logo.
So the roadmap is quite simple. We know that you all have busy weekends, and we don't want to eat into your quality time with family and friends, although we are also family. Maybe the main family, I don't know. But what we plan to do is to have 3 weekends of action. This will be in November. The first event. So due to the lockdown, we have not had much physical activity, but our first physical activity is going to start on 4th September, when the 7th will kick off with the approval from the rugby union. So once those begin, depending on how the COVID situation is, we hope that we can begin to engage right from the first weekend of September as we play the 7th. When the 7ths are done, before we begin the league, we have about 4 weekends where we're going to have the 25-year celebration activities. The first activity will be on the 6th of November, where we intend to invite the veterans of the sport, those who have played for 30, 40, 50 years. We just want to make merry with everybody. We hope that the COVID situation will allow, and we would like to make merry with everybody. Maybe to note, like I said earlier, Pirates was the first indigenous team. So many of the vets in Uganda started out in Pirates. And they went on to other clubs, which is part of sport. And but the important fact is that most of them still appreciate, if not all of them, still appreciate their humble beginnings. Some of the known players you all know, like Faizo Kama, Robert Seguya, Matthias Ochuo, all these were Pirates in the beginning, and we are really glad that they still value the club, and they continue to support us in different ways. So on 6th November, we shall have a game where all the vets will come in and play. The next weekend, which will be 13th November, we'll have a CSR activity in the morning. We are in discussions to decide on what CSR activity that will be. But in the morning, we'll have a CSR activity, and in the afternoon, we shall have more games, a sort of gala, where now the active players will all come together and will basically make merry. yeah, then on 21st November, we intend to have a grand gala dinner. Again, we hope that by that time, the COVID restrictions will allow us to assemble in numbers. And we intend to have a grand dinner, a sponsors dinner. This will be a black tie event or an Agbada event for those who like Agbadas, in a nice place, have dinner, and have a good time with our sponsors. We shall invite all our former sponsors, former and current, right from Celtel, who are the first sponsors, G4S, Little Ritz, Baz, Captain Morgan, Stanbic, all the sponsors. In case I have left out anyone, please don't. It's not by omission. We also have Next Radio, Kings Park. Pirates also has an interesting relationship with Kings Park. As Dr. Kenna said, we are transitioning into a self-sustainable club. So our relationship, and we are a company. We are not a limited liability company. We are a company limited by guarantee. So our relationship with Kings Park is allowing us to now venture into, being self-sustainable. So all the sponsors, we hope to see you that time in 21st November. We are going to send out official communication within the next 1 month so that we can plan in good time. I would like to invite the Rugby Union CEO to tell us something small about. He's also one of the semi-demi founders of Pirates, Mr. Ramsey Oliga, one of the stalwarts of Ugandan rugby. And we would like to hear something small from him.
Founding party of this club. So all our capacity here. But I'm here as a rugby union and happy to see that which is the youngest clubs of that era has gone on after 25 years and it's still going stronger. As per the last audit we had last week, I'm actually impressed with what our party is doing and going about their business. I'm happy to be part of you for the celebration, and we shall be fully involved at all aspects: technical support with a few ideas here and there, support with the invites and leaders to support with the invites to corporates. So we're happy that you've reached this milestone. I'm only 2 years older than the club. I'm happy to have joined this club at 2 years old. We thank you all, Pirates, and I would thank all the guys who were here before, supporting Pirates through the time, guys like Fuller and the older guys. It's good to see you are still involved in the club, and we hope as soon as we can announce the next schedule for the rugby season 7, so you can now firm up all your arrangements when you have the proper dates now going forward. Otherwise, thank you very much and have a good day.
Allow me also invite our partners, Timnath Health and FHNS, who are also here with us to say something.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much. My name is Dr. Andrew Etiquette, and I'm the team lead at Timnath Health, where we basically help people lose fat and build muscle and improve their performance and health generally. Yeah, it has been an honor working with Pirates, working with the players, seeing the players pushing for better physical performance, while also trying to help them out with nutrition and that kind of thing. And we can definitely see that the future is bright, and we're looking forward to working with Pirates for the upcoming sevens and the seasons to come. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. The executive committee for Pirates really appreciate the partnership that we've had. I'm called Isaac Otuk, CEO of FHNS, Fitness, Health, Nutrition and Sports Company. We are a brand that has subsidiary companies under it. There are 6, but the major brand that is the major subsidiary company that has been working together with Pirates Club for the last 5 years is FHNS Sports Med. Our major goal since we started this journey was to make sure that athletes' health and well-being is put into consideration. And we've been slowly growing the idea and developing it to help push for better performance and then also career prolongation of the players. And I think we've done some good progress basing on the milestones that the club has been achieving for the last years. So I do thank my brothers at Pirates for that collaboration and that relationship that we've been nurturing for this long. And I do believe FHNS is going to continue working together with the Pirates to develop the club and then also continue developing the game of rugby. I'm also glad that the president of the Rugby Federation is here, the Rugby Union. I think this collaboration is so good for the development of the game. Thank you so much.
So, Chairman, I beg that the whole of EXCOM stands up. Maybe even all of us, because nobody, if you stand up, then might not be seen. Chairman, I ask you to officially launch our 25-year anniversary logo.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is to officially declare this logo, which is a 25-year anniversary logo, officially launched.
I'm going to video a picture.
It's a limited edition, like we have said before. So we only intend to produce the regalia with our 25-year anniversary logo for the next couple of months until November. Then thereafter, we will get back to our Pirates logo. So we'll have shirts, we'll have polo shirts, like you've seen down here. We have executive pens, they're really nice, branded with our colors. We have masks, it's COVID times, so we have masks. Then we have key rings. Peter with a key ring. This is a key ring, there's a key ring here. There's a coffee mug. We have this flask for carrying the drinks, and then the capes. So we have a cape here that you can wear on Saturday as you're coming to watch Pirates at Kings Park. You can wear this shirt on Friday as you're going to work, and you can have all this stuff in your office. People will not confuse you with any other person from another club. And we also have wristbands which you can wear. So please get in touch so that we see how this can be ordered and received. One of our Mr. Debe, please come. Not yet. We will have jerseys after November. So this gentleman is called Bembe. He's going to be doing a little bit of our errands moving forward. So he's our executive admin assistant. So when orders are made, Mr. Dembe will ensure that they arrive where they are supposed to arrive on time. So we'll have a platform on our website where these orders can be made and then the modes of payment can be done. That is still work in progress, but thank you very much.